So Aaron, you have been working on taking the course, the how to start your own business development consultancy. And I wanted to ask you first of all, how's it going? Is
I
it
love
is it
it.
moving along?
I
Okay.
love it. It's great.
So the format is good, the quick videos, the fact that we have it in audio and text and some of the assets that we put with it, that's good. That's
Yes,
helping that.
yes.
Okay.
And I love how you are creative in making it roll because to me, as a former educator and also an education innovation consultant, one of the things that I'm doing is how can we push the needle in helping people learn better and smarter? And your course does it. I mean, you remind me so eloquently of the power of relationships. You have to massage it, you have to build trust with it, and
Yeah.
you have to keep the needle moving with it. And not only does that feel like you're connected with somebody, more importantly, it feels like there's the opportunity to plant a seed of opportunity. And that to me is the power of your course, is things that I remembered before. And it's also things that I never thought about before. So amazing. I love it.
Well, thank you for that. Is there a specific nugget, let's say, a little bit of wisdom that maybe you've come across so far that you think specifically would help you in what you do? Because I know that you serve on some global, boards as an advisor around innovation and education, innovator yourself. You're in that space where you're connecting all the time now. So is there something that helps you with that from a standpoint of business,
Yes.
just from that business perspective?
Yes. There's two things. One is to put myself more reminders that I need to reach out to people I haven't talked to in a while.
Yeah.
And to me, that's been kind of one of the things I've neglected because that to me is a part of marketing and packaging the products that you're doing. And the second thing is when you're putting an idea together, you need to include the people in it. You need to include who are potential accelerators in it, who can enable you and activate this opportunity. So we're not talking about people that can seed it financially, but we're talking about people that can grow the momentum and the idea with it. That's something that I should put in instinctively when a plan is being developed for me.
Right. So as a consultant and advisor, you can see that largely your role is also to connect people for the greater good. How do you see this course helping you maybe realize that instead of just making referrals and connections as, say, just a nice thing to do, that this
Mhm.
also is such a valuable tool for people that it becomes a monetization resource? So how do you see that?
Well, one of the things that I kind of had in the back of my mind was podcasting or video casting. So I think it's important for me because then I can go back on the records and be like, I talked to Susie Q about this before, and I can go research it and
Yeah.
say, you know what? You remember when we talked about this? I've got an idea for you you're going to love. And it kind of creates that little backtrack that gives me the opportunity to springboard ahead. So that's one thing that I realized I can do. The other thing that you could potentially do is what ideas could you collaborate with together and that
Mhm.
individual? Because there's opportunities like you and I have been ventures together in other courses and have been successful with it. So that kind of is a twofold approach to it.
It does. And I think that you hit the nail on the head. It opens the door to creating something that a lot of people they think of it and they let it go.
Hmm.
And, in terms of connecting people. And now you
Yes,
realize there's some follow with a little bit of follow through there and some real strategic thought that it becomes something a whole lot more than just a simple referral. It becomes
yes,
something of real value to both parties. And I think
yes.
that's the main aim.
And that is. I mean, it's just like keeping the ball moving forward, but more importantly, setting yourself up to score.
Yeah. That perfectly said. Thank you, Aaron. I appreciate it.
Mary, thank you. Always have fun when we talk.